Hey everybody, it's Josh Connor in the Songwriters Circle, back at the Opry Backstage Grill tonight for Songwriters Night, hosted by Brassfield Alley. And come on down every Wednesday night, enjoy the great tasting food, and hear some great music from mega Nashville hit songwriters like Casey Beathard, who's in the Songwriters Circle tonight. Hey.
Hey.
So tell us all the new exciting stuff happening with you.
Oh wow, I'm just writing for whoever's coming out. I just heard yesterday I got a new cut on Kenny Chesney, and just got finished doing a bunch of stuff with Eric Church, some stuff with Jake Owen, and just hoping. You always cross your fingers and hope something comes out and hits the radio, you know.
Well, so many of the people we've had the opportunity to interview in this series have talked about writing with you. What's a song? I'm going to take a wild guess here because you can't separate Beathard and football. Tell us about one of your favorite songs, maybe Boys of Fall.
Well, the Boys of Fall was a crazy thing, you know. I just my kids grew up with we grew up out there in Franklin, Tennessee, and I would coach them all the time. And of course, I grew up in the football world, running around football fields as a boy, and then playing as long as I could till you only get certain height and as fast as you could ever going to get. And so I stopped playing and I started coaching my kids, and just out there, it was just that time of it's that time of year, and the boys, it's such a passion. I'd always think about something about writing like that, and I happened to be with a guy, Dave Turnbull. We were talking before we were beginning to write, and it just smelled like, it was October. It smelled like fresh cut. It was grass, and we'd go, gosh, it feels like football. And we started talking about freshman or high school football, and I said, man, I have this title that I overheard a long time ago, and we got to write a song about this. And we wrote Boys of Fall, and it you know, and it was probably a long shot to get cut. It didn't get cut for just a little while, for a couple of years actually, and because it's just not a lot of people. They thought not a lot of people would be able to relate to it. So Kenny heard it, and every time he comes around, I send him songs, and he absolutely loved that one, and it turned into a gigantic project of his, and obviously, and I thank God for all the stuff he did with it, and the movie and the documentary, because my kids also got to be in that in some of their high school games, so I'll be able to hold that forever.
Now I want to talk I'm going to break rank and not talk about songwriting for a second here. I wore my Hawkeye my Hawkeye sticker on my lapel today because that's my alma mater, and your son CJ is freshman quarterback.
Yes, well, he's a redshirt freshman. He is his second year there. He's doing great. I couldn't be more proud. I try to get up as much as possible. I got to go up this last weekend, and they had a great game, and he got to go in with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and then the whole fourth quarter, and it was just surreal.
What do you think about Kinnick Stadium?
Oh, it was crazy. That place. I've been to more than a few games now, and I love it. I wish we were closer, because I love going there. I think the fans are as good there as anywhere. I love the city. It's hard to relate. People down here don't really relate to it. They're going, oh yeah, cornfields and stuff. I said, no, not Iowa City. It's different. It's a little bit of rolling hills, the river, and the restaurants and bars. It's beautiful.
It's hip.
It's awesome.
Great
That's
place.
the #1 party school in the country.
Hey, right.
No, but I just love it. And the football atmosphere is as good there as anywhere. Mm-hmm. And I've been a lot of places, but that is as fun as anywhere I've been.
Oh, go Hawks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So,
awesome.
From a mega successful songwriter like yourself, tell us words of song wisdom you would tell an up-and-coming songwriter.
I would tell them to do what they do and not do what brought them here. Don't listen to what's going on. Don't chase the stuff that's going on because you're going to be late. I think throw your influences and what you do into it, and try to write as much as you can by yourself before you begin to co-write, because you're going to end up trying to mold yourself into something else instead of doing what you do and then finding out what you do. I would say come here as independent as possible. It's better if you're not married and have kids, because you're going to have to get it. You need to get a job, get a couple of jobs if you have to, and then every chance you get out and play in front of people and be around songwriters that you like and you like their music, and you're going to start relating to certain people, and those are the guys you're going to want to co-write with, and that's what I did. So that's right.
Well, it certainly has worked.
Yeah, it's been fun. I miss those days. I was just telling somebody in there, this waiter in there was talking about, yeah, I'm a songwriter. Everybody's a songwriter. I said, man, I miss these days, because that was actually the easy part, because not many responsibilities. You could just go out and go for it, write your thing, do what you do, and just rock as much as you could, and then hopefully something breaks at some point, you know. But
Casey Beathard, thanks for spending a minute with us.
thank you.
And remember, you can always find out more about songwriting, see other interviews from hit songwriters, and join the conversation too. It's online for you now, Josh Connor and the SongwritersCircle.com.
Go Hawks.